boy. Yeah, boy.
Cheers. You are now watching Create a Steady Hustle with Likquidcash.
At the end of the day, man, you know, it ain't enough of us out here sharing our experiences with life, giving those words of inspiration, you know, impacting people in a positive way. It's so much nonsense. There's so much negativity out there. There's so much distraction. There's so many things out there that's just trying to keep us, you know, away from our goals and our dreams. There's so many things that's trying to disempower us. There's so many just negative energy out there, but you know, we need more people out there spreading positive energy, spreading good vibration. You feel me? At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Good vibration, man. Like I say, once I grow, you grow, then we grow. You feel me? Because the more I learn, the more you learn. And the more we learn, and we can be able to help each other to get out of this rut that we in as a community, as a society, as a tribe. You dig? As a tribe, that's what it's really all about. Helping your tribe elevate to the level that you at. Don't look down upon him. You know what I mean? We don't look down upon nobody. You feel me? Because you can get to where I'm at. Because I was where you was. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was where you was, man. Most definitely. I was at the bottom. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it twisted. I was at the bottom. At the bottom of the bottom. I was there. Coming from the Bahamas. You know what I mean? Living in those environments. Those impoverished environments, you feel me? Didn't have nothing at all. We used to walk bare feet everywhere. Everywhere. I used to walk bare feet because my father didn't want to buy us no sneakers. We only had 2 pairs of shoes. One to go to school in and the other one to wear if we going to church. That was it. You feel me? It's real. Sometimes I got to laugh because it's so real. You know what I mean? Sometimes I got to laugh because it's so real. We have 1 pair of shoes to go to school and another one to go to church. You feel me? So that means if you want to go walk to your neighbor's house or your best friend's house, or if you want to play basketball, or if you want to play in the middle of the street, you got to play bare feet, man. You feel me? Yeah, you got to play bare feet. That's how I came up. And it was the norm for us. It wasn't like, you know, we was feeling like we was less fortunate. We didn't feel like we didn't have nothing because it was the norm for the people in that community. It was normal for us to be walking around bare feet. It was normal for us to play basketball bare feet because we didn't know we was poor. It was normal because everybody didn't have it. You dig? Yeah, that's where I came up. That's my humble beginnings. Until I started to get a little older and I realized, oh shit, my schoolmates or my classmates can afford to wear Jordans. Their parents can buy Jordans. That's when I realized how broke I was, or my family was, because we couldn't afford no Jordans. I wanted Jordans too. Yeah, I wanted Jordans too, but we couldn't afford no Jordans. The closest I got to wearing a pair of Jordans was going to the sneaker store, trying them on, and taking them off. That was it. I couldn't do nothing else but try them on and take them off. I wasn't leaving the store with those Jordans. You dig? My father was not spending $100 on no pair of sneakers. It was not happening. You dig? That's when I realized, okay, shit, we might be broke. Yeah, we might be fucked up out here. You know what I mean? Because why my friends could afford these new Jordans and I can't? You know what I mean? But I didn't look at my father any less. I didn't think that he wasn't handling his business. I didn't look down upon him. I still respect him as a man because you know one thing? He kept the lights on. You dig? He kept food on the table, even though we was eating the bare minimum. But I didn't know it was the bare minimum. My stepmother used to cook liver and white rice. I know none of y'all probably ever taste liver before, but that's what she used to cook, liver. We used to have liver for dinner. Right? Today you couldn't pay me no money to eat no motherfucking liver. I don't even know what liver is, but that's what we used to eat. She used to saute that motherfucker, put some onions, put some bell peppers, put some, you know what I mean, whatever she put on that, some seasoning salt. You dig, a little bit of ketchup, and we used to eat liver and white rice for dinner, man. It was real in the field, man. It was real. I don't know where they sell liver at. I don't know how they, but that was our dinner. That's where I came up from, man. Now I'm eating lobsters and steaks, and I ain't eating no steak because that ain't a part of my diet, but I'm eating lobster. You dig? I'm eating sea bass. I'm eating Dover sole. I'm eating branzino. Yeah, because I came up from eating liver, man. And white rice. That was the meal. And in the morning, we have fire engine and grits. You know what fire engine is? It's corned beef and grits, man. Yeah. We used to call corned beef fire engine. Yeah, we used to eat fire engine and grits in the morning, man. But like I said, my father kept the lights on. Self-preservation. He didn't give a fuck about we wanted to wear Jordans. He didn't care about we wanted the new Tommy Lee shirts or the Levi's jeans. He didn't care too much about that, man. Self-preservation. I gotta preserve me and I gotta preserve these kids. And how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna make sure the lights are on. I'm gonna make sure the rent is paid. I'm gonna make sure the food is on the table. Even if it's the bare minimum, food is gonna be on that table, man. Yeah, food is gonna be on that table. It don't matter if it's the bare minimum. It don't matter if I'm eating pork. It don't matter if I'm eating liver. It don't matter if I'm eating fire engine. Food is gonna be on that table. So that's one of the things that I learned from my father. You did take care of your family, take care of yourself. You don't care what's going on in the world. It don't matter. You ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses. You just trying to make sure that you doing your part. You standing up as a man. And my father raised about 5 to 6 kids, man. He raised kids that wasn't even his. You feel me? In a 2-bedroom crib. That's how he was coming up. So I'm a different kind of man. I'm a different kind of person, man. I was cut from a different cloth. You feel me? So I go through a lot. We all go through a lot. But I make sure to take time out to check myself and make sure that I'm aware of where I'm at mentally. You dig? Making sure that I don't stretch myself too thin. Making sure I take time out to enjoy life. Make sure I take time out to smell the roses. Make sure I take time out to have a cup of tea. You feel me? Make sure I take time out to love me. Self-preservation, man.
Yeah. It's the Pirates of the Caribbean. Niggas can't fuck with me, man.
That boy.
It's Likquidcash, I need it all out the stash.
I'ma get rich or I'ma get deported. Riding cross country, my Ford Taurus.